Welcome to NKTelco Sports, presented by Grand Lake Health. We are here at Lehman Catholic High School to bring you high school girls varsity basketball action, where St. Henry takes on the Lehman Cavaliers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: American Trim, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, NKTelco, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Plygem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Ferguson Construction, Fowler's TV, Wilson Health, Cy Schwieterman, Carriage Works, and Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Bringing you this afternoon's game between St. Henry and Lehman. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me this afternoon, Jeff Henshin, for this non-league matchup between these two teams. Lehman Cavaliers 2-3 on the season, coming over a nice win over Riverside earlier in the week. St. Henry 4-1. And a tough loss against Coldwater, Jeff, earlier this week.
Yeah, the Coldwater loss that they put against St. Henry, they did so without one of their key players, Cora Stammen. She had injured her ankle in the game before that against Mississinawa Valley, so they were without one of their leaders and did not shoot very well against the Coldwater Cavaliers at all. Just 1 of 17 from three-point range and 9 of 46 from two-point range. So they got a bunch of shots off in that game. 17 and 46, the math tells me right here, roughly 63-ish. And only 6 turnovers, so they did everything but put the ball in the basket. Couldn't buy a bucket, according to Coach Menchover. For the Lehman Cavaliers, they've dominated some games, and then they've been dominated. So they beat Waynesfield Goshen big time, 64-21, and they also beat Riverside, as you mentioned earlier this week, 48-23. But had some big losses. The opener against Sydney, 46-30. Arcanum beat them 71-45, and then Anna got them 53-23. So it's been feast or famine for the Cavaliers. They'll look to bounce back and bring some high offense here today against a pretty good St. Henry team.
Should be an interesting matchup, non-league matchup on a Saturday afternoon. We've got Lehman Catholic and St. Henry up next on NKTelco Sports. We'll be back with our opening tip and keys to the game right after this.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Anna, I'm John Boyd with NKTelco. We are here for you to expand our fiber network, which means faster internet speeds for you.
Hey Sydney, I'm Pat Thomas with NKTelco, and we are here for you for all your customer service needs.
Hey Fort Laramie, I'm Nick Garrett with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Back here at Lehman High School, St. Henry and Lehman Catholic about to do battle. Our starting lineups brought to you by American Trim. For St. Henry, number 11, Mia Niekamp. And number 20, Addie Vaughn. And number 24, Marley Vaughn. And number 33, Alyssa Busher. And number 34, Nora Vaughn. Starting lineup there for the St. Henry Redskins. And now for the home team, the Lehman Cavaliers, under head coach Craig Hall. There you see Kyle Menchofer, St. Henry's head varsity coach. Number 5, Riley McIver, 5'5" senior. Number 10, Anna Cianciola, 5'7" junior. Number 15, Hope Anthony, a 5'4" senior. Sophomore, 5'10", Heidi Toner, number 24. And number 32, Lauren McFarland, 5'7" senior for the Cavaliers. So it's McIver, Cianciola, Anthony, Toner, McFarland in the lineup for the Cavaliers, and coached by Craig Hall. Let's take a look at our keys to the game now, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, first for the visiting St. Henry Redskins.
They want to control the tempo. They have a lot of athletes that like to kind of run. I won't say run and gun, but they have some athletes that can get them down the floor. They want to make sure they kind of play at their pace, and they want to play good defense. Make sure the Lehman Cavaliers do not get off good shots, force them to work for their effort, and play good defense, boxing out key. For the Lehman Cavaliers, they also want to get back to playing solid fundamental basketball. Want to make sure the girls do the basics here. Don't try to overdo it. Stay within the groundwork of your skills and push the ball. Take your opportunities. If you get some, try to push the tempo. Get some easier shots, if you will, in transition versus the 5-on-5 St. Henry defense.
Cavaliers will take the opening tip and have possession of the basketball for the first time. Jump shot from the corner is good, and just like that, Lauren McFarland has the Cavaliers on the board.
Kind of an odd score there. The Cavaliers do not shoot the 3-ball real well, just 25%. McFarland now 5 of 17 on the season, came in 4 of 16. A good look for her, though, to get her team on the board first.
St. Henry looking at a zone defense of the Cavaliers. They'll be patient as Vaughn will take it to the baseline, and it'll be out of bounds as Addie Vaughn loses control on the baseline, and the Cavaliers will pick up the ball as Hope Anthony will inbound it.
Looked like she tried to throw it to her sister along the baseline, just lost the handle there before the pass was made. First turnover of the game goes against the Redskins.
Lehman up 3-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. They're also looking at a zone defense. They try to get it inside to Heidi Toner, and it'll be tipped out of bounds, and McFarland will inbound it underneath the Cavalier basket. Toner will get it. Ball is blocked there by Alyssa Busher, and here come the Redskins. Up court quickly. Niekamp with the basketball. Back over to Busher. Busher pushes it to the left side of Marley Vaughn. 3-point shot from the corner. It's going to be short by Nora Vaughn, and the rebound comes down to the Cavaliers. And like Coach Craig Hall says, they push it up the floor as Toner gets it inside, moving the baseline, and Toner is stuck underneath the basket, but it's going to go off the Redskins, and Cavaliers, McFarland will inbound the basketball. 3-0 Cavaliers on a 3-point goal by McFarland, off to a good start. Turnover on the inbounds pass, so it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to St. Henry. And the Cavaliers will have a turnover, and the Redskins will inbound it. Addie Vaughn tosses it into Marley Vaughn, and as most followers know, there's triplets on the St. Henry squad, and if you say Vaughn, I'm pretty well going to be close to being right. Inside. Baseline move by Addie Vaughn, shot no good. Rebound comes down to the Cavaliers as McFarland will chase after it.
And so far, the Cavaliers have done a nice job defensively and forced a turnover and a tough shot by Addie Vaughn in the first couple St. Henry possessions.
Hope Anthony with the shot no good. Toner gets the rebound. Turnaround shot up and in, and Heidi Toner lifts the Cavaliers to a 5-0 lead.
Offensive putback for points. Good job by Heidi Toner, who averages 4 rebounds a game. A big one there, an offensive one she's able to score on.
Busher will lose it out of bounds, and another turnover for St. Henry, and we've got a timeout. Kyle Menchofer doesn't like what he sees. He'll take a timeout with 5:46 to go. Our score, Lehman 5 and St. Henry nothing. We'll be back right after this.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Cavaliers will inbound it quickly out to a 3-0 lead, and Coach Menchofer is going to go into a half-court pressured defense here to change the tempo a little bit. With the basketball comes Vaughn. She'll take it in and miss the shot. Rebound battle will come down to McIver. McIver up court quickly for the Cavaliers, pushes it ahead to McFarland, left-handed layup, and the Cavaliers have started on a 7-0 run.
Nice job there in transition. Nice pass, and McFarland with the left hand finishes. And you're right, Coach Menchover came out with a timeout with a little bit of pressure. Didn't like that Lehman could just do what they want on offense with no pressure. They get a turnover, but they don't score. So another possession here. The Redskins are going to try to dent the scoring column.
Approaching the 5-minute mark, and St. Henry still looking for their first field goal. And their offensive woes, which are continuing from their last outing against Coldwater.
They only shoot 17% to the Redskins from three-point range. They struggled against Coldwater overall shooting, and they do force a turnover there, so they'll try to dent get a ball in the bucket here in this possession, but it's been tough so far, and they've had no offensive rebounds, so it's been a good job of defense by the Cavaliers.
Over to the left side, and Nora Vaughn shot no good. Rebound again by McFarland. She'll pick the basketball up, look up court to McIver. McIver across the timeline. She's going to take it in and passes off to Hope Anthony, and Anthony is on board with a bucket. And
her first 2 points.
9-0.
Wow, what a start for the Cavaliers. The Redskins, a lot of time left, but have not been able to get in rhythm offensively.
Vaughn back over to Nora Vaughn on the baseline as Niekamp will have it. Mia Niekamp, a freshman at 5'11", running the baseline. Back out front to Nora Vaughn, back over to Niekamp in the corner. Looks down inside to Addie Vaughn, but it's taken away. Turnover Redskins. Up court quickly comes Anthony. She'll pass it off to McIver. Shot no good. McIver on her own rebound, but Vaughn Busher with the rebound. St. Henry will try and settle into the offense here. They get it inside and bounce pass to the baseline to Busher, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Nice look by the Redskins there on the bounce pass. Good hustle play by Hope Anthony to hustle back and knock down a tough bounce pass. A lot of times those will skip through.
There's the Redskins' first bucket.
Their leading scorer on the season, Addie Vaughn, with 12.8 points a game, her first 2 points of the game.
9-2 on her first National Bank Think First scoreboard. Cavaliers with the turnover. Redskins will push it up court. Niekamp double teamed in the corner. Vaughn goes for the basketball, but it's going to be off of the Cavaliers. Or no, it's going to be off of St. Henry. Substitutes.
Number 22 for Lehman, Emma Kennedy, a 5'7" junior, and for St. Henry, 31, Ashley Ontrop, a 6-foot sophomore. Did I just miss something there? Why is it St. Henry is looking down? St. Henry now with the basketball.
Well,
I was looking down. Was there a violation?
No.
Okay, then
we had it wrong.
Oh, well, then we got it right now.
Yep. Official was pointing Lehman basketball, but it looked like it was St. Henry's. Anyway, Cavaliers will have it. They're up 9-2, 3:32 to go. St. Henry in that half-court zone defense. They'll create a turnover here and up court quickly. Addie Vaughn down the lane. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, and there's going to be a foul this time as number 15, Hope Anthony, with the reach.
St. Henry, after scoring their first basket, they've created some turnovers here recently. Now they'll have a chance to score off of this one at the foul line.
Just looking for some offense as Vaughn steps to the free throw line. Converts on the first one.
Vaughn only 2 free throw attempts on the season. Being their leading scorer, would have thought she'd had more attempts. Makes both of her free throws here. 1 of 2 coming into the game. Now 2 for 2 here in this game.
9-4 our score. 5-point Lehman lead here. First quarter action. Ball is tipped out of bounds off of the Redskins in their red and white attire. McFarland looks to inbound it. Kennedy goes to the corner. They'll toss it back out to McIver. McIver inside. Nice feed as Cianciola gets the bucket. A little give and go, and it works very well for the Cavaliers. Open on the right side is Vaughn. Looks inside, puts the ball on the floor. Redskins work it inside. Turnaround jump shot, number 33, Alyssa Busher. 5'9" senior connects.
Second leading scorer on the team, averaging 11 points. Also pulls down 6 rebounds, and as Dave mentioned, the first 2 points of the game. Have that down now as the 5th turnover. Each team with 5 turnovers here in the first 5.5 minutes.
Lots of turnovers in the early going. Redskins trying to cut this 5-point deficit further, but they're going to turn it over. What is that, number 6 for the Redskins?
Yes, Addie had a nice look. I think her teammate on the other block, 31, Ontrop, was open, but couldn't quite get the pass wrapped around the Lehman defender. She was open, but the angle was tough, and the ball could not connect with her teammate. The 6th Redskin turnover here in the first quarter. And now St. Henry, Dave, kind of falls back. They had a little half-court trap that seemed to be generating some chaos against the Lehman Catholic Cavaliers, but they drop back now more of a, regular quarter court defense.
Lehman will inbound it. They'll get it back out to McIver. Yeah, the half-court pressure seemed to change the game up a little bit for the Redskins. Outside shot, no good by McIver. Battle for the rebound. It's going to come down to Nora Vaughn. Addie Vaughn will get it up court quickly to Addie Vaughn, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds as Vaughn loses it out of bounds.
McIver got her hand on the ball and able to knock it free before the shot was taken, and it goes off Vaughn's leg. So a missed opportunity as the Redskins pushed the tempo and had a good chance, but good defensive play by the Cavaliers.
Anthony on the other side, off the glass, shot a little bit short. Rebound by Kennedy, and she'll put it up and draw the foul. And Emma Kennedy, junior, off the bench for the Cavaliers, will step to the free throw line.
I'm not for sure who they whistled the foul on the boards. I have no idea who it was on. I missed it, and they don't have it on the board to post, and they don't announce.
First free throw just a little bit short, 1:42 to go. On the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, Kennedy's second toss-up coming.
3 of 8 on the season for Kennedy.
Nothing but net on the second one, and it's 12-6. Lehman with the lead. Cavaliers fall back into the zone defense. Redskins Vaughn with the basketball. Working the perimeter of the Redskins. 3-point shot, Marley Vaughn, and there's some offense. Marley Vaughn with the 3, and it's a 3-point lead now for the Cavaliers.
Just 1 of 15 coming into the game for Marley Vaughn, so a big shot there.
Ball picked up by Niekamp. Turnover again by Lehman. Now the Redskins can move even closer, and this game did not start well for St. Henry, but
they've outscored the Cavaliers here recently. They started off behind 9-0, so now they've scored basically 9-3 run and have a chance to draw closer here in this possession.
Foul on the baseline will go against Kennedy. Be a substitute for Lehman here in a moment. Looks like Heidi Toner will come back into the game as Hope Anthony will catch a breather. 49 seconds left in the opening quarter of play. Vaughn pushes it back out to Marley Vaughn, and she'll hit another one.
Back-to-back triple. She's feeling it now. Had a rough start to the season, just like I said, 1 of 15. Now 2 for 2 today, and the game is tied.
That's the offensive spark St. Henry needed. Toner, with 30 seconds left, will put Lehman back into the lead at 14-12.
Nice job by Toner, the sophomore. She got it and did a quick spin and kept it above her head. Was not blocked and kissed it off the bankboard.
Nora Vaughn's three-point shot a little bit short. Rebound. Cianciola, she'll bring it up court. She's going to go to the hoop. Shot's going to be blocked by Nora Vaughn. Redskins, 5 seconds left on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Going to go out of bounds, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. Our score, Lehman 14, St. Henry 12. We'll be back right after this.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
What's that?
Back here at Lehman, Cavaliers will have the basketball. They enjoy a 2-point lead, but at one time, they started at a 9-0 run, and the Redskins have managed to get back into this one.
Yeah, they tied it at 12, did the Redskins, after falling down 9-0 to start. But right now, the Cavaliers, a 2-point lead as we enter the second 8-minute quarter.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Out front's Anna Cianciola over to McIver. She'll push it over to McFarland for 3. Shot no good. Rebound though to Cianciola.
Well, they had 4 offensive rebounds in the first quarter, did the Cavaliers. They won't come up with points on this one.
Tried to get it inside to Toner, and it results in a turnover.
7th of the game, had 6 in the first quarter, and said they got another offensive rebound that time. They only converted 1 of those 4 offensive rebounds in the first quarter for points. This one they turned back over for the first turnover of the second quarter.
Addie Vaughn double teamed inside. They'll push it back out to Niekamp. Vaughn with the basketball. It's Marley Vaughn, number 24. Back over to Alyssa Busher. Redskins being patient against a
zone defense of the Cavaliers.
Very aggressive zone defense, and Niekamp will take the shot from the corner, no good, and rebound will come down to Cianciola.
St. Henry yet to get an offensive rebound, so a good job by the Lehman defense boxing out.
Cianciola's shot no good. Toner with a rebound, up, no good. Scrap for the rebound comes down to St. Henry. Busher with a rebound as Marley Vaughn brings it up court. Niekamp in the corner. Kennedy against her. They'll push it back out to Nora Vaughn. Down the lane, contact made. That's going to go against Heidi Toner. And that'll put Nora Vaughn at the free throw line for 2 shots. 6:21 to go. 14-12 our score. Lehman with a 2-point lead, and Vaughn with a chance to tie it up.
St. Henry as a team shooting 71% from the free throw line. Nora Vaughn herself, very good, came into the game at 11 of 12 on the season, made her first and their second.
We're tied at 14. Colleen O'Leary, a sophomore, number 14 in the lineup for the Cavaliers, who are having some difficulty with turnovers. And
their 8th of the game, second here in a quarter, and Redskins now, Dave, a chance to take their first lead of the game.
6:14 to go here in the second quarter. Up court comes Vaughn over to the left side. Nora Vaughn with it. Back over to Addie Vaughn, top of the key. They go inside. Nice move. Shot no good by Vaughn as it's blocked by Toner. Nora Vaughn back out. Marlee Vaughn, and Redskins will work it on the perimeter. Niekamp back over to Nora Vaughn. Three-point shot is good. Alyssa Busher, the senior, connects, and the Redskins have the lead with 5:36 to go for the first time here this afternoon. McFarland will tie it up with a three. Lauren McFarland, the Cavaliers' leading scorer, comes right back, and we're deadlocked at 17.
McFarland, her second three-pointer of the game. She hit one right away to begin the game. And now, like I said, her second one. She has 8 points in the afternoon, averaging just over 9. As Dave said, the leading Cavalier scorer on the season.
And we've got a whistle and a stop and a play, and it's going to be a foul away from the basketball. Cianciola will go out.
Alyssa Busher hit the three-pointer to tie the game. Just 2 of 14 on the season, so she makes her third of the year for a short-lived tie game, but that was the first time St. Henry had led.
There's the steal. McIver going in for the layup, and she'll put Lehman back in the lead 19-17 as the turnover by St. Henry results in a basket for Lehman.
Yeah, points off turnover, that's a direct correlation right there. The quick steal and the quick score.
Shot will fall. Mia Niekamp, freshman, connects, and we're tied at 19.
5'11" freshman, averaging just under 5 points a game, her first bucket of the game.
McIver looks inside. Ball will go through Kennedy's hands and out of bounds. And back into the game, number 10, Anna Cianciola, as McFarland will catch a break with 4:28 to go here in the second quarter. Nora Vaughn. Another steal, this time by Cianciola. She's going to get fouled as she went in for the layup. Cavaliers very quick on the in the guard position, picking up a couple of steals here in the last 2 possessions.
Yeah, they poked their head right in there, and they've been able to come up with a couple back-to-backs. This one on a dribble handoff, and seems there was a foul there, and they whistle it, and it looked somewhat maybe clean. Nora Vaughn picks up the foul. She has 3 blocks on the season, already has 1 today. That would have been her 5th, but instead it's a foul.
Cianciola misses the free throw as Claire Wendell, number 14, a sophomore, will come into the lineup for the Redskins.
Cianciola on the season, 3 of 14 from the line. The Cavaliers have struggled, is an understatement, from the free throw line. Just 39 of 90 coming into the game. Right around 39%, or 34 of 90, I should say. Under 40% from the free throw line.
Cavaliers up by a point. St. Henry with the basketball. Back out to
bank shot,
and that was Mia Niekamp. It counts, and it's 22-20 St. Henry.
Mia Niekamp, 2 of 10 on the season coming in.
Short jumper by O'Leary on the baseline, no good. St. Henry has the basketball, but it's going to go out of bounds off of Hope Anthony.
So Mia Niekamp, 5 quick points for the Redskins, a 2, and then the last time a bank shot 3-pointer. Her 3rd of the season. Cavaliers
down low. That'll be Marlee Vaughn. Marlee with the bucket. Yeah. That's a 4-point St. Henry lead.
Their biggest lead of the game.
From the corner, it's a little short as McIver's 3-point goal. St. Henry will slide out of bounds as Alyssa Busher fights for the basketball, and Lauren McFarland will come back into the lineup. Cavaliers can use a basket here.
Exactly. They again, started off 9-0 against the Redskins and struggled a little bit here since that time. But another offensive rebound, Dave. That's been their somewhat their saving factor. They haven't converted them necessarily all in for points, but they've have some opportunity to score some now in a second chance.
Stepping to the line is McFarland. Boy, and to make free throws is just so critical in a game, and it's tough when you're shooting such a low percentage.
Yeah, to look at that somewhat twice, if you will, for their free throw shooting.
McFarland, she'll connect on the second, makes it 24-21. St. Henry with a 3-point lead. Quickly up court, Niekamp looks for Wendell. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. St. Henry will have the basketball in front of the Lehman Cavalier bench. Over on the left side, Vaughn with the basketball. Back over to Niekamp. Vaughn on the right side. Wendell has it in the corner. Tries to look inside for Busher. They'll keep moving it. Niekamp gets a good look and hits it. Good ball movement there by St. Henry, and Niekamp connects on another three-pointer, and it's a 6-point St. Henry lead.
A good quarter for Niekamp here in the second quarter.
Nice block by Vaughn. St. Henry looking to extend that lead. Tipped away by McIver.
I think that was Nora Vaughn with a block. I think it's her second block of the game. Came in with 3, so already with 5. But what a second quarter so far for the freshman Mia Niekamp. 8 points after missing her first 3-point attempt, has hit on the next 3.
We got a timeout on the floor. Our score is St. Henry 27, Lehman 21. We'll return right after this.
PlyGem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. PlyGem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Lehman takes the timeout. Cavaliers, who at one time, well, they started the game on a 9-0 run, find themselves now trailing by 6. And taking a look at the second quarter, Jeff, Mia Niekamp's had a very productive quarter for the Redskins.
Right before the timeout was called, that's kind of where I was going with that. She missed her first shot, but then hit a 2, and now back-to-back 3-point shots. So offensively, she's getting into rhythm, and as a whole, the Redskins much better efficiently here in the second quarter. They've only missed 2 shots en route to a 15-point production on offense here, and it's still over 2 minutes to go. So they've, after going 4 of 10 in the first quarter, they've shot much better here in the second quarter, and also hit a couple free throws along the way as well.
Shot no good by Nora Vaughn. The rebound will come down to Anthony. Up court quickly. Cianciola down the lane, pushes it back over to McIver, and they'll bring it back out to Anthony. Anthony at the top of the key, over to McIver. Looks down low. They'll push it back out to the corner of McFarland. McFarland looks inside as Toner cuts over. Pass inside, and that's just a little bit too much of a reach, and that's a turnover by Lehman. Here comes the Redskins. Vaughn with it to the right side, and Marley Vaughn, she gets it down low to Niekamp with the hot hand and off the glass, and Mia's success continues in this second quarter.
10 points and a good job. Took a bit, but when she finally got the ball, if you will, turned around and above her head, good shooting for me. Able to kiss it in right off the bankboard. St. Henry will give it back on the double dribble, but good quarter for the freshman Mia Niekamp.
2 teams exchange turnovers. This time it's going to be Cavalier basketball. They trail by 8 with 1:15 to go here and before the first half ends, and Cavaliers could use a little offense.
Yeah, they have struggled to score. You take away that 9-0 start, they've only put up 12 points since that time, and each team with 11 turnovers. So St. Henry's overcome that error mistake, if you will, but there's a nice pass. Not sure how it got all the way through there, but
nice assist.
Yes.
Anthony with the bucket, and the Cavaliers down by 6. St. Henry
one of the things that's helping St. Henry, they hit 3 3-pointers, actually 5 in a game, had 2 in the first quarter, and have had 3 here in the second quarter. So 5 of their field goals made have been 3-pointers, and that's helped them climb back into the contest, even though Boach's team do have 11 turnovers.
Coach Menchofer wants his team to come out, and they want to bring Lehman out a little bit and work the offense here in the final, well, now 25 seconds on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Cavaliers are going to pull it out. A little pressure out front, almost a steal.
Passes.
That one was.
Yeah.
Over to Vaughn. Pushes it back over to Nora Vaughn for 3. And Nora Vaughn with 6 seconds on the clock hits it.
Big shot.
At the buzzer. Shot no good, and we'll go to half as the Redskins recover from a 9-0 deficit and enjoy a halftime lead. Our score is St. Henry 32, Lehman 23. We'll be back right after this.
At CAPT, we use hometown opportunity to make sure that when we have a position open within the facility, it gets put on the website.
We've really been excited to see how that has grown so much over the last several years.
If anyone is looking for a job, it's the best place to go.
We really want to do whatever we can to get folks that are from this community back to this area.
I would recommend any manufacturing company that they take a look at it. It's a very good benefit for companies at no cost.
I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course. It's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
St. Henry enjoys a 32-23 lead here at halftime over the Lehman Cavaliers. Cavaliers started out well, Jeff. 9-0 run to start the game, and things in the second quarter changed. Let's take a look at our halftime statistics.
Well, the Redskins own the lead 32-23. They've shot the ball very well today. 11 of 20 from the field. Of those, 6 of those makes were 3-pointers. They're 6 of 11 from that range. Lehman 9 of 24 from the field, just 2 of 7 from 3-point range. Free throws for the Redskins have made all of theirs, 4 for 4. Cavaliers 50%, 3 for 6. Each team with 11 turnovers, and actually the Cavaliers have out-rebounded St. Henry 15-9. Lehman did put some of those rebounds back for points. Had, I think, 3 points off of offensive rebounds, and even scored about 3 or 4 points, I think, off of the turnovers. But St. Henry, after trailing 9-0, they've outscored Lehman 32-14 since that kind of sluggish start. But boy, St. Henry has been making shots, and they didn't start off the game making shots, and lately here they've been on fire.
First shot by the Cavaliers, a 3, but it's going to be a result in a rebound by the Redskins, and up court quickly they come to see if they can push their lead into double digits. Busher, fadeaway jumper, hits the side of the backboard, and the rebound comes down to Heidi Toner. Lehman, they like to push it up court. McIver will take it right down the middle, and met there by 3 St. Henry defenders.
I'm not sure which girl got the block, but somebody for St. Henry did get a piece of it for at least the 4th, maybe the 5th block shot of the game for the Redskins.
Redskins trying to work it around the outside against the Cavalier zone defense. Inside, the ball goes to Nora Vaughn, and she'll draw the foul.
Pretty nice move on the interior by Nora Vaughn when she got it. Showed them the ball and went kind of back where she came from. And a quick move earns her 2 free throws from the foul line. She's perfect today, 2 of 2 from the line.
Nora Vaughn at the line, number 34. She'll connect.
8 points now for Nora Vaughn. Leading the Redskins right now, Mia Niekamp with 10. Marley Vaughn with 6. Nora now with 8. Alyssa Busher with 5. And Addie Vaughn with 4 points.
Toner with a rebound. Here come the Cavaliers down to McIver on the baseline. Nice pass back. And a bucket by the Cavaliers.
Hope
Number
Anthony.
15, Hope Anthony.
Her 6th point now. They do like to push the tempo, and they get an easy look, an easy bucket there on that effort.
Steal by Anthony. Gets it back over to Cianciola, over to McIver. Outside is McFarland, and she'll connect. And Lauren McFarland scores. And Cavaliers off to a good start here to begin the second half.
Well, they always talk about the first couple minutes coming out of the locker room, and Lehman has responded well. Lauren McFarland hits her 3rd 3-point basket of the game. She now has 12 points to lead all scorers, and more importantly, get her team closer to the Redskins.
Jump shot by Vaughn, no good. Rebound comes down to the Cavaliers, but they're going to lose on a jump ball. The possession arrow, I believe, favors St. Henry, so the Redskins will get the ball back and inbound it underneath their own basket. 33-28. Vaughn back across court to Vaughn. Vaughn down the lane. Off balance shot, but she's going to draw the foul.
So Vaughn, who just was at the free throw line and went 1 of 2. Again, she came into the game 11 of 12 from the free throw line. She made her first 2 in the second quarter, 1 of 2 at her last trip. And hits the first one here.
She'll connect. Makes it a 6-point lead as Emma Kennedy will come into the lineup for the Cavaliers, as Toner will catch a breather. Vaughn's second rims in and out, but the rebound will come down to Niekamp. Niekamp tries to force it up, doesn't go. McFarland. Here come the Cavaliers with the basketball. Cianciola over to McFarland, open for 3, and Lauren McFarland, hot hand, and that's going to mean a timeout to St. Henry. And Coach Kyle Menchofer not at all happy, as it's 34-31, St. Henry with the lead. We'll keep it right here and remind you that tonight's game, Grand Lake Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports, is being brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwieterman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, and Ferguson Construction, bringing you today's game between St. Henry and Lehman. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are also pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Monday, December 16th at 8 p.m., Tuesday, December 17th, also at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.com. So the Cavaliers come storming back, Jeff. They only trail by 3, and Coach Menchover takes a timeout.
8-2 run by the Cavaliers. Yes, and that's been a good start for them. Lauren McFarland, 2 3-point baskets here to help that cause.
Niekamp, nice move inside, shot doesn't go. Rebound up and in by Addie Vaughn.
Well, Addie gave Niekamp the nice pass. Niekamp couldn't come up with the points, but Vaughn there for the offensive rebound. Just the 4th offensive rebound by the Redskins, but she puts it back up for points.
Cavaliers take it inside. That's Hope Anthony. She'll be fouled. And
Nora Vaughn, again, I have her down for 2. No one I don't think is really in foul trouble. Just the first team foul for the Redskins here in the second half.
Anthony at the line. Cannot connect on the first one. Second free throw, a little bit short, and rebound comes down to Marley Vaughn.
Remember, as a team, Lehman only shooting 39% from the free throw line.
St. Henry turnover. Cianciola will bring it across the timeline. Vaughn will tip it away. Kennedy has it, gets it over to McFarland, or rather to McIver. McIver back over to the right side, and the whistle will stop play.
Addie Vaughn. Third Redskin foul, I believe the first on Addie Vaughn.
Anthony will inbound it. Should get the basketball back, and they'll go inside. Nice pass inside to McFarland. It's going to go out of bounds, and the Cavaliers unable to convert on that opportunity with 4:49 to go here in the third quarter.
It was a nice bounce pass. I believe it was McIver that threw a kind of a long diagonal bounce pass, and McFarland got it, made a move to the basket. Came up though without being able to score.
Addie Vaughn will connect. 6-foot senior.
Leading scorer for the Redskins at just under 13 a game, at 4 points in the first half, now 8 here in the game with 4 more in the third quarter.
Say the Cavaliers will lose it out of bounds, and that turnover, and now St. Henry with a 7-point lead, so they're responding very well after Coach Mencho for his timeout.
Yeah, they responded well here after Lehman come out with an 8-2 run to start the third quarter.
Niekamp shot no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Cavalier basketball. Substitute for St. Henry as Ashley Ontrup, a 6-foot sophomore, comes in, and Niekamp will go out. Pass inside to Kennedy. Back over on the right side to Anthony. Inside, Kennedy looks for Cianciola. McFarland shot no good. Rebound comes down to Cianciola. She'll take the three. Shot no good. Tip up and in, no good. And scrap for the rebound. Kennedy will get it, but it's going to be blocked there by Nora Vaughn. St. Henry pushing it up court. Ontrup's pass over to Busher. Shot no good. Battle for the basketball on the backside, and that's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Lehman Cavaliers. 3:38 to go. 38-31 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. St. Henry with the lead. Cianciola across the timeline. They'll get it to McFarland down low. McIver will take the jump shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Anthony. No, misses the rebound shot. Back out to McIver. Top of the key and down the lane. She'll push it over to McFarland, who's open. Shot doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. Puts the shot up, and there's going to be a whistle, and that'll be on Ashley Ontrup. Number 31, as Niekamp will re-enter here in a moment.
Boy, multiple looks for the Cavaliers in this possession, and really, I won't say throughout the game every possession, but they've pulled down a number of offensive rebounds. Haven't necessarily put them all back for points, but a chance here to do so.
McFarland's free throw just a little bit too strong as Niekamp re-enters, and Alyssa Busher will go out and catch a breather. Second free throw, again, just a little bit short. It's going to be tipped out of bounds there by Hope Anthony for the Cavaliers, and St. Henry will have the basketball. Colleen O'Leary will come off the Lehman bench here in a moment as we approach the 3-minute mark in the third quarter. Redskins almost throw it away. Now they do, and the turnover is going to result in a basket by Anna Cianciola. We've got a full timeout on the court. Our score, St. Henry 38, Lehman 33. We'll be back right after this.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more. New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
True.
I'm just like, I'd have to go back and check the numbers. Back here at Lehman is Jeff and I just reminiscing about old things.
A lot of talk.
A lot of talk.
A lot of reminiscing.
A lot of reminiscing, yeah.
A lot of trying to remember what we thought we did 20, 25 years ago.
That's right.
Wonder why we can't. Wow, cross-court pass.
Anthony, or Cianciola, there's going to be a timeout by Lehman. And that's a 30-second timeout, as I think Cianciola was just about to fall out of bounds, and she'll take the timeout. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwieterman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, and Ferguson Construction. And of course, Grand Lake Health's presentation here on NKTelco Sports.
Coach Craig Hall in his 8th season here, doing various roles in Lehman, whether it be junior high and such, but 8 years in this program. His player about ready to fall out of bounds, so took one of his timeouts after they got a turnover, didn't want to give it right back, so his team will try to capitalize. Another offensive rebound.
There's the shot by Cianciola. It's a little bit short. She'll end up with a basketball in the backcourt. She'll move it inside, tipped away there by Vaughn, and she's going to pick up the loose ball, and it's going to be a foul on Cianciola in a kind of a wild exchange there of basketball. Busher will inbound it. Addie Vaughn takes it across the timeline against McFarland. She'll go to Busher on the right side as Vaughn cuts to the hoop. They'll move it back out to Addie Vaughn as St. Henry running their offense. There's the opening, and Noravant's shot doesn't go, and a rebound comes down to Kennedy. Looks like they had an opening there and unable to convert.
Nice move to the basket, just could not finish. I thought maybe from what I saw from what I was looking, it wasn't blocked, was it?
I don't believe so.
A foul against the Redskins.
So that'll put the Cavaliers, let's see, I'll make sure, will it put the Cavaliers at the line?
Not yet.
Not yet. A couple of subs coming in for Lehman. McIver will come back in along with, I believe that was Toner. But anyway, Cavaliers with the basketball. They try to get it down low to Toner. She'll push it back out to O'Leary. O'Leary will work with the basketball and get it to Anthony. Anthony goes to the baseline. Cavaliers back out front. McFarland, and there's going to be a foul in the backcourt. That's going to be on Marlee Vaughn. Quickly off the bench comes Claire Wendell, number 14, with 1:23 to go here in the third quarter as Marlee Vaughn will go out.
Coach Benchover not happy with their defense getting those fouls there and expressing his, right now, his frustration a little bit with him, but this is his first year at St. Henry. They're 4-1. He's spent 5 years at UNOH as the women's coach there.
Loose basketball. It's going to be a jump, and a possession error will favor St. Henry.
Benching his 5 years at UNOH, a 74-76 record. Also years ago, back in the 90s, spent 2 years as head coach as New Knoxville boys basketball coach. So 98-102, his margin right now, and his many years of basketball experience. His dad, Bill, helping him, is also Niekamp as an assistant coach as well. Kevin Niekamp, I want to make sure I get the names all right here. So his team right now up by 5. They've had moments, Dave, where it looks like they're going to pull away, and then other times they come back and have some not so desirable plays.
And we're going right through this moment right now as the Cavaliers just being pesky. McFarland's shot doesn't go, and the Cavaliers need one of those to drop through the net to make this one a little bit tighter. Up court quickly, Niekamp gets it to Wendell. It'll go back into the corner as it's tipped out, and it'll come to the front, and Alyssa Busher. Addie Vaughn, Niekamp, Wendell. St. Henry runs their offense. Toner will tip it away, and up, picked up by O'Leary. Up court quickly comes McIver. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's a Lehman turnover with 8 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Plenty of time for the Redskins to get a shot off. It's just a matter of what kind of pressure now the Cavaliers put against them, whether they'll make it more difficult to do that, and it appears they're going to pick them up about full court and challenge them in the final 8 seconds of the third.
38-33. St. Henry with a 5-point lead. Wendell will have it. Up court to Busher. Busher across the timeline. She'll push it to the corner, and Niekamp. Shot no good, and the buzzer rings. 3 quarters of basketball in the books. Our score, St. Henry 38, Lehman 33. We'll be back right after this.
At Joint Township District Memorial Hospital, your comfort and care is our #1 priority. Our surgical nerve blocks are a great way to reduce pain and can be used for arm, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle, and foot surgeries. The nerve blocks decrease the stress of surgery on your body, requires less anesthesia and pain medications, and in many cases can offer relief for several days. Visit grandlakehealth.org for details on all of our services.
Take your game day party to the next level with a new TV and Sonos sound system from Fowler's TV in St. Mary's. A Sonos sound system takes all the action into every room of your home and outdoors. Break your home into zones and control the content and level right from your phone or tablet, enabling you to enjoy the game or not with the touch of a finger. Add a security camera system connected to your TV from Fowler's, and never leave another friend stuck outside in the cold. Fowler's TV, taking game day to the next level.
Final quarter of basketball is upon us. St. Henry with a 5-point lead, and you hit it in the third quarter there, Jeff, when you said St. Henry just can't break this one open.
You thought going into halftime after outscoring Lehman 20-9 in the second quarter that they had things kind of put together, and came out. Lehman had a good start with Laura McFarland, did a couple 3-pointers, and long story short, Lehman outscores St. Henry 10-6 in that third quarter and cut into that lead, which is now only 5 points. Anyone's ball game. Lehman has not gone away. St. Henry not able to put them away.
Toner puts the shot up. It doesn't fall, and the rebound comes back down to St. Henry, but there's a whistle as there will be a foul on the rebound.
But in that quarter, again, St. Henry turns the ball over 6 times. Lehman turned it over 4. St. Henry only shot 2 of 10 from the field, so after very good shooting in the first half, 11 of 20 overall in the first half, just 2 of 10 in the third quarter. Got a number of shots off, but could not find the bottom of the net.
St. Henry looking to increase that lead as we just about finish the first minute here of the fourth quarter. Pass to the corner. Cavaliers hanging in there, almost a steal there by McIver. Loose ball, and the Cavaliers will pick it up as Cianciola, but they'll lose it in the backcourt, and the two teams exchange turnovers. Good scrappy defense by the Cavaliers, but unfortunately they can't capitalize. There's almost a steal by Anthony, and St. Henry will try and regroup. With the basketball is Addie Vaughn. Pass goes inside to Vaughn. Busher with the jump shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, back to Vaughn. They'll pull it back out, try it again. Alyssa Busher with the basketball inside to Addie Vaughn. She'll lose the basketball, but there's going to be a whistle and a foul on Hope Anthony, number 15.
Each team now with 5 team fouls. So ball out of bounds for the Redskins, and again, they've struggled to score after scoring 32 in the first half, especially 20 in the second quarter, just 6 in the third quarter.
It's kind of amazing, really. Redskins, that second quarter was just, had a great second quarter.
7 of 10 from the field in the second quarter, including 4 of 6 from three-point range and 2 of 2 from the foul line back in that quarter we're talking about. Helped them come from behind to take the 9-point halftime lead. But since that time, the shooting's been ice cold again, and that's what they ran into against Coldwater in their one and only loss in their last outing in the Midwest Athletic Conference game.
Anthony's going to pick up another foul.
Coldwater game, I mentioned they were 1 of 17 from three-point range, 9 of 46 from two-point range, and only had 6 turnovers. Now today they've well exceeded the turnovers there. They've had 11 in the first half and 6 in the third quarter, so they've been turning the ball over a lot today as well as their shooting woes continue here in the third quarter.
There'll be a timeout. St. Henry will take the timeout, a 30-second timeout with 5:48 to go, 38-33 our score.
I know this probably doesn't mean much, but as I'm writing down the timeouts, in the first quarter, Kyle Menchover took a timeout at the 5:46 mark. In the third quarter, he took a timeout at exactly the 5:46 mark. And now, in the fourth quarter, he took it at 5:48. So it means nothing. It means nothing, but I thought that's odd. It fell on the exact, this length of the game. I know when time's running down under 10 seconds, you could have duplicate times, we call it, but just kind of odd. The first, the third, and the fourth, all about the same time remaining in the quarter. Again, means nothing, but
it's a pretty amazing coincidence.
There you go.
If there is such thing as a coincidence.
If it would have been the third time that we could have gone back to the Vaughn triplets, good things happen in threes.
Yeah. Vaughn's, one of the Vaughns will take it to the hoop and she'll draw the foul. I think that's going to go against Emma Kennedy. Nope, make that number 5. McIver, as Vaughn will step to the line. Addie Vaughn, that is.
12 of 18 from the line coming in to the game. And was 2 for 2 in the first quarter.
Second free throw is good, and scoreboard changes for the first time in a while. 39-33.
Yeah, they've gone on quite a dry spell of scoring.
McFarland, she's way out there. Shot no good. McIver tosses it back in, and St. Henry will come up with it, and Anthony will go for the basketball. But
well, you got to be careful when you have the ball under the enemy's basket. When you're throwing it side to side, it's like in soccer. If you're just rolling the ball right in front of your net and expecting your goalie to protect it. That time Lehman almost snuck in there. Good heads-up play by them to get it. That is definitely the danger zone, and for the Redskins, they'll be bailed out with a foul and a chance now to go to the other end for the 1-and-1.
Nora Vaughn will step to the line and try and convert that first one.
4 for 6 from the free throw line today.
Rolls it home.
5 for 7. Came in at 11 for 12. That's a very good percentage. Even at 5 for 7 today, that'll bring that down a little bit, but came in 11 for 12, 5 for 7, 6 for 8.
Good free throw shooter. She's the one you need on the line.
She now has 11 points, 7 at halftime, and then 4 free throws here in the second half for her total of 11.
Marley Vaughn tips it away, but Lehman manages to get it back. Short jump shot, no good there by Toner. And now the Cavaliers are having problems scoring. Redskins facing the pressure from Lehman. They'll get it up court. Addie Vaughn back over to Nora.
It was 38 to 33 with 2:50 to go, almost 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lehman has not scored since that mark, and St. Henry
only scored
the 3 free throws here in the quarter.
Wow.
So neither team, Lehman made a good start to get back in it, if you will, to start the initial third quarter, and St. Henry really couldn't put them away, and Lehman climbed back, and that's just kind of where we've been now. Free throws here, though, could put it back to double figures.
Again, Addie Vaughn at the line. Perfection on that toss, and it's a 9-point St. Henry lead.
5 for 6 in the game for Addie Vaughn.
Second free throw rolls home. And I think that's the largest lead of the afternoon for St. Henry. It's 10 points at 43-33.
Should say Addie Vaughn now is 5 for 6.
Got a timeout, full timeout, so we'll take a break. 4:35 to play in this one. St. Henry 43, Lehman 33. We'll be back right after this.
At Grand Lake Health, we offer urgent care services within Joint Township District Memorial Hospital. Upon arrival, each patient is greeted and healthcare professionals assess the level of care required. Urgent care services extend your access to quality health care, complete for non-life-threatening problems. Our state-of-the-art facility and host of diagnostic and treatment options allow you to receive the treatment you deserve in a timely and courteous way. Grand Lake Health Systems, the highest quality health care for you and your family.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpock, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
10-point lead for St. Henry, the largest lead of the afternoon for the Redskins as they try to go 5-1 on the season. Cavaliers take the timeout. Sure, that's going to mean some extra pressure on the defensive end by the Cavaliers, who have the basketball and desperately need a score. Open is Cianciola. Shot doesn't go. Toner with a rebound. Up and in at 4:24 to go. And Heidi Toner has the Cavaliers on board.
Boy, another offensive rebound, and they convert this one back to immediate points, but they have pulled down a host of offensive rebounds.
McIver with the steal. She'll take it inside, dumps it off to Cianciola. Double team, Toner puts it up, shot doesn't go, rebound comes down to Marley Vaughn, and she's going to travel with the basketball.
Tough situation there for the Redskins, and a lot of stuff going on. It results in a turnover, but they'll get it back right away.
Right away, we turn it back over. So St. Henry will have the basketball. Busher will inbound it. Cavaliers full-scale man-to-man press as they try to cut into this 8-point lead that they're facing, or a deficit that they're facing. Niekamp back over to Busher. Across the timeline. Gets it back to Vaughn. Top of the key. It's going to be a foul in the backcourt. Will go against senior Riley McIver.
Double bonus time for the Redskins. 2 free throws. As a team, they shoot 71%. They've done pretty well today. They were 4 of 4 in the first half. 2 of 4 in the third quarter. And I'll get their numbers here.
Addie Vaughn converts. Comes their second toss. Also good. Lead back to 10.
7 of 8 from the line in the fourth quarter for the Redskins. So they've been taking care of business here from the line, especially in the fourth quarter.
McIver down the lane, back out to Kennedy, 15-footer, shot rolls around and out. Rebound comes down to St. Henry, but it's going to go out of bounds as Addie Vaughn unable to control the basketball.
Wide open.
Open shot is McIver. Shot just doesn't go, and Busher will chase it down, but there's going to be a foul on McFarland, and that's scramble for the basketball.
More free throws for the Redskins. Like I said, they have been 2, 4, 6, 8, 7 of 8 so far here in the fourth quarter. We're still 3:17 to go. So 9 of 12 thus far in the second half, and add a 4 for 4 in the first half. 13 of 16 from the line.
Alyssa Busher converts the free throw.
Used all the rim there, kind of went up flat and hit off the back iron, and the backspin kept it alive, and it dropped in the bottom.
Second one is good, and Lead now pushed to 12 points at 47-35. McIver tries to go into the zone defense. Back out to McFarland. Over to Cianciola. Top of the key. Thinks about it. Gets it to McFarland. Feeds Toner inside. Shot no good, but McIver will grab it. And she'll bring it back out. Almost a steal. Ball taken away by Marley Vaughn. Addie Vaughn off the glass and up and in. And that might be the clincher with 2:43 to go. St. Henry's lead now the largest of the afternoon at 14. And subs coming off the St. Henry bench. Pass down low on the baseline. Toner with it, tries to make a move. Trapped underneath, out of dribble, and she'll get it back to McFarland, and it's going to be a whistle. And
6th team foul against Redskins, so the Cavaliers will inbound the ball into their own basket. And you said some support players coming in for St. Henry.
Looks like 3 new players into the lineup.
Ontrop is 31. Miranda Seifring is 10, and Claire Wendell 14.
Lehman trying to put some points on the board. Cianciola drives inside that zone, pushes it back out to McIver. McIver down the lane. Shot open for Cianciola, no good. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be Lehman basketball.
Boy, they have come up with another offensive rebound. This one a team one, but probably the biggest takeaway from that is they haven't been able to put them back. They've done a couple times, but it'll be interesting to see once they end the game roughly what I think they have. And
shot no good, but there's a whistle. Foul is.
That should be free throws then.
Going to be against, I believe, number 31, Ashley Ontrop. That'll put Heidi Toner at the line.
6 of 13.
Free throw, rims in and out. Rebound by Miranda Seifring. Redskins will have the basketball. 1:45 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Lehman going after the basketball. That foul's going to be on Emma Kennedy.
2 free throws for Alyssa Busher. She hit 2 of them, and here in the 4th quarter, 2 for 2 on the game.
Number 33 rims it in and out. Here comes the second for Alyssa.
Busher came into the game 7 for 9. Now is currently sitting at 3 of 4.
50-35, 15-point St. Henry lead. McIver off the glass, no good. Toner with a rebound, pushes it out to McFarland for 3. Shot no good, and Cianciola will get the rebound. Foul on the backside. I think that's going to go against Marley Vaughn.
Free throws, still a 1-and-1 for Lehman.
Colleen O'Leary will come in for McIver, who goes out. $15-point lead for the Redskins with 1:25 to go in this one. Free throw no good. Toner with a rebound. Shot no good. Seifring with a rebound. Gets it over to Busher. Busher over to Wendell. Wendell across the timeline. Guarded by O'Leary. Vaughn with it. Looks inside for Ontrop. Nice move. Shot off the glass.
Real nice job by the 6-foot sophomore.
There's a lot of pleased coaches over on that St. Henry bench after that one. Ball will go out of bounds, and it's still going to be Lehman basketball. Another substitute, number 23, Elena Ehlers, a junior, will get into the game for St. Henry.
And number 25, Lauren Frank.
Frank reports in. 57 seconds left, and Lehman with the basketball. O'Leary goes to the right side. Back out, and finally Cianciola with the connection, and the Lehman dry spell is over. 52-38 our score. We've got a foul in the backcourt on O'Leary.
Claire Wendell, 5'8" sophomore, now will have 2 free throws the final 40 seconds, and Claire plays a little JV and has spent some time now here on varsity the past couple of games.
Free throw no good. 40 seconds remain. Wendell's second toss is good. Lehman with the basketball. Cianciola over to O'Leary. O'Leary puts the ball on the floor to the baseline. Got a foul. That'll go against number 10, Miranda Seifring. And O'Leary will have a chance to get into the scoring column. She steps to the free throw line. She'll connect. Second free throw from O'Leary is also good. 53-40. 29 seconds and counting down here. Cavaliers with the pressure. Wendell will bring it across the timeline. Back over on the left side to Ehlers. Ehlers will handle it. Got a whistle.
Called
Stopping
it
away from the ball.
So not real sure if Seifring got tangled up with the Cavalier, and the foul goes against Seifring, so it's team control. No free throws.
Cavaliers with it as the final seconds to this one will count down. O'Leary will take a shot off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. The clock stops with less than a second, and Lehman will have it underneath their own basket. McFarland will inbound it. Toner touches it, and this one's history. St. Henry bounces back from a slow start to pick up their 5th win. 53-40 over Lehman. We'll be back to recap this afternoon's game right after this.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Anna, I'm John Boyd with NKTelco. We are here for you to expand our fiber network, which means faster internet speeds for you.
Hey Sydney, I'm Pat Thomas with NKTelco, and we are here for you for all your customer service needs.
Hey Fort Laramie, I'm Nick Garrett with NKTelco, and we are here for you with Hometown Pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it Caring Without Limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
At First First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
St. Henry comes up with their 5th win of the season over Lehman Catholic. As you take a look at the numbers, Jeff, just a little bit of an unusual kind of game. The Cavaliers got out to a great start, a 9-0 run against St. Henry. Redskins bounce back in the second quarter. Then they kind of fall asleep again in the third quarter. Lehman kind of makes a run at them, and then St. Henry with some good free throw shooting and some pretty decent play in the final quarter come up with the 13-point win.
Yeah, they did what they had to do, the Redskins, with the free throws in the fourth quarter. As you look at the numbers here, St. Henry, pretty good field goal shooting, 15 of 33. They were good from three-point line at 6 of 13. On the other hand, though, Lehman just could not really shoot the ball very well at all today. Just 15, but look at the 59 shots they got off. Just 25% overall, just 5 of 22 for 22% from three-point range, and struggle again from the free throw line at 36%, just 5 of 14. The turnovers about even. Each team had plenty. And the rebounding margin, though, goes in favor of the Cavaliers. I mentioned throughout the broadcast how many offensive rebounds that they had. Of the 38, 23 of them were offensive rebounds. They got multiple looks at the basket, just maybe didn't capitalize enough, and in doing so had to foul towards the end a little bit, and the Redskins knocked down the free throws. You look at the free throw marks there of the Redskins, 17 of 22, and they made 11 of 14 in the fourth quarter. So given the fact Lehman couldn't score the ball on the offensive end, even though they had multiple tries, and St. Henry hitting down free throws, that kind of kept this game the biggest margin here of 13 really towards the end. Other than that, it was about a 5 to 6, 7-point game through much of the second half.
Yeah, that offensive rebounding number you pointed out, 23, that looms very large for the Cavaliers, who they fall to 2-4 overall on the season. Also, we want to note our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco, and it's Lehman's Lauren McFarland. Lauren had a solid game for the Cavaliers, 15 points overall, and she's our NKTelco Sports player of the game for this afternoon's contest between St. Henry and Lehman. Grand Lakes Health's presentation of NKTelco Sports is being brought to you by American Trim, Frost Roofing, Hometown Opportunity, Minster Bank, Ply Gem, Precision Strip, Schwieterman Pharmacy, New Knoxville Supply, Fowler's TV, Cy Schwieterman, Wilson Health, Carriage Works, Kogi Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, and Ferguson Construction, bringing you tonight's game between St. Henry and Lehman. Our replays all brought to you by Winners Meats, and our scoreboard, of course, brought to you by First National Bank. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503, Monday, December 16th at 8 p.m. and Tuesday, December 17th at 8 p.m. You can also watch the games on demand on the NKTelco Sports Facebook page and at nktelco.com. Our crew here this afternoon at Lehman High School, our director Scott Robinson, his assistant Patrick Toller, on the cameras Mark Thistle and Jacob Johns. I'm Dave Helmston, and alongside me, Jeff Pension. Our final score from Lehman, St. Henry 53, the Cavaliers 40.